Steve. Welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be listening to Righteous Brothers' Unchained Melody live 1965, picture and sound restored. I typically do Angelina Jordan videos and things related to Angelina Jordan videos. And as you know, Angelina Jordan just sang a beautiful rendition of Unchained Melody at the Nobel Peace Prize. I did a video on that. I also did a couple other videos in support of that video. And now I decided, hey, let's go back to the Righteous Brothers who made the song the most famous and most popular, and listen to a version of their song, which they sang many times in many places. But I think it's worth watching this one. I just picked this one randomly, basically picked it out of the hat. The website that's brought it to us today is rbvo. Never heard of it. It does say it's got 38 million views, so that's not bad. 3 years ago. And not bad, are you kidding? So anyway, I just picked it randomly out of it. It came up as a suggestion, and there you go. So that was my whole research method on which one to do. But there's a lot of them, so and they're all great. I haven't seen this one, so I'm hoping it's as great as I think it's going to be. Let's watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Righteous Brothers. You know, I know you've been asked this maybe 1,000 times, but I've got to ask it. How did you get the name Righteous Brothers?
Well, in the beginning, when we started singing together, we thought of using a combination of Hatfield and Medley, and
Oh, that's the two names.
Hatfield, that's Medley, the skinny one. And all we came up was, well, we had the Hatleys and the Medfields, and that didn't.
And Bob and Bill really didn't knock a lot of people out.
So we worked in a club down south, and after our first show, some guy stood up and yelled out, "That's Righteous, brother," and we've been known as that ever since.
Hey, well, that's wonderful. You know, my brothers and I, when we first started singing together, we needed a name, and a fella in the audience yelled out at us, but we couldn't use it. I mean, the Get Lost Brothers? Why not? Oh, you know what? I was going to say, why didn't you do something else, another song, but the one I really would like to hear you do is Unchained Melody. Great song. Why don't you do it?
I'd do that one by myself, you know.
How come?
I didn't think it was going to be a hit.
What do you usually do when he's singing?
Find a little corner and kick myself a lot.
Come on, I'll show you the corner I use whenever I hear Tony Bennett sing San Francisco.
Your love, Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I really need your love. God, speak your love to me.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, right. Okay. So, there you have it. The Righteous Brothers, who had song, according to the research I was doing earlier, even on the Righteous Brothers, this was, of course, by far their biggest hit. And what they did what Angelina does in a way. Angelina takes these old classics, breathes a little life into them, redoes them, and makes them even way more popular than they were before. And by just adding their own style and flair to the song, if you will. And that's what happened here. And the song became, if you look at even a Wikipedia thing about the Unchained Melody song, they listed the numbers and they're staggering how many people have covered the song, done the song, how many copies of it have been sold, and the whole statistical list of things. It's staggering how popular this song has been. And I used it in my wedding song in one of my weddings. Let's see, second one, I think. Steve, you got it. Yeah, you just do it yourself, don't you? Yeah, I do. So, it's a beautiful song. It really is. It got the reputation for being a love song, and I guess in a way it is. Even the one about when they're in prison, it's a love of freedom, right? And the love of your family that is driving a lot of the thought process of the people that are incarcerated. And the way Angelina sang it, because of the Nobel Peace Prize thing, you could feel the anguish in there too, even though it's a love song. Love all the time isn't just rose petals and rainbows. I know that very well. Okay, most people that have successful marriages say it's a lot of hard work, and I never really figured that one out. I guess I thought I was working hard, but I guess I was working hard at the wrong things. Maybe, who knows? But sometimes things don't work out. I guess. Hey, hate to admit it, but that's enough of that kind of stuff from me. Okay, so we got to listen to this iconic song. And during the song, it flashed into my mind briefly. Don't get too nervous. I was thinking about what a great mashup this would be, and then I said, you know what? No, it would not be a great mashup. You know why? The Righteous Brothers, Bobby Hatfield in particular, brought that song back from, I would say, relative obscurity, and made it one of the biggest, most endearing, and most what would you call it? Long-term popular songs that there is. He did that with his voice and his arrangement, and however how he sang the song. So, you know what? It's iconic. I ain't touching it. Okay, let it be. It is what it is. Those that want to can debate. Who did it better. It doesn't matter. Singing is an art. You know, it's like taking a Rembrandt painting and a Picasso painting and the Mona Lisa, or not the Mona Lisa, that's Rembrandt, right? Oh, I don't know. That's how many paintings I know. That's it. And some other ones. Line them up and say which one's the best painting. Hey, you know, if you got 4 paintings, you might have a quarter of the crowd. Each one's picking a different one, right? Or maybe people are leaning towards this one, and you know, there's only a few that like this one, and yada yada. It's all personal taste and subjective, right? It doesn't, you know, you can love what you love. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not, you know, if you want to engage in a lively debate about it, well, you know, let's have at it. But, you know, what's the purpose of that? Just entertainment, really. It isn't going to necessarily sway anybody's opinion or their likes or dislikes. I like to always say when there's that kind of stuff comes up, I always say, you know what? I don't like strawberries. I don't hardly know anybody that doesn't like strawberries, but I don't like strawberries. I don't know why I don't like strawberries. I can't really explain it to you other than I think the little seeds on the strawberries get inside you. And then I guess when I was a kid, I thought the plants would grow out your ears or something. I don't remember exactly why I didn't like strawberries, but I developed a distaste. I ate some when I was younger, I remember. But I just didn't, for whatever reason, I didn't like it, maybe the texture of them or something. I don't know, whatever it is. Now, I did like strawberry Nestle's Quick, the powdered stuff. That stuff was delicious. And the squirt strawberry that they used to have to make milk, strawberry milk, that was pretty good. But there was no strawberries in there. There was the closest that those things ever got to a strawberry was driving by the strawberry patch on the way to the store. But they did have this, whatever the flavor was, I kind of liked that. But I didn't like, you know, the texture of the strawberry. That. So it's a little weird, right? So if people believe that the Bobby Hatfield version is the best ever, can't be beat, believe it. It's okay. For you, it's true. Okay? And if I believe that Angelina did the best version ever, well, then let me have it, okay? Let me have it my way. It doesn't matter that much. You know, it's just a matter of personal taste. So let's leave this one alone. I've already yammered on my typical way too long. And you guys, listen, have a great Christmas, a great holiday season, a great New Year. Hope you're able to get together with your family and enjoy some once-a-year family time. And just, you know, the comfort of being with those that you grew up with and know and love is wonderful. And you may see some relatives you haven't seen in a while, too. Who knows? If somebody calls a gathering to their house or whatever, beautiful. Beautiful. What's wrong with that? That's your blood, man. Okay? You should at least know what they look like. I'm not kidding. I got some relatives I don't see very often. I got to be honest. And part of it's because they're younger, a lot younger than me. They all have young kids, and you know they got their in-laws and everything else. And they got a hectic life right now. I'm not pushing, but I sure would like to see them. And you know they're all part of my bloodline. So anyhow. I'll spend the Christmas with my sister like I do every Sunday anyway. And her kids. And their significant others, if they have, say, I know the one does, I'm not sure about the other one. And I also have my dogs. And a goldfish. So I'm good. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I would love to see my more distant relatives that are really not that far away. But that's okay. We'll let it go. Maybe next year. Maybe I should organize something instead of whining about it, right? So, that is it. Have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are, and we will see you on the next video. I appreciate you being here. Bye-bye.